If you want to know how I got this simple bob cut, stay tuned. It's very beginner friendly, okay? Hey y'all, it's Tiffany Clemens with Pretty Passion LLC. Make sure y'all follow my business account first at Pretty Passion LLC, and then you can follow me personally at Tiffany Clemens. Okay, so this is a custom wig order. As you can see, I colored the wig unit rose gold. My client is requesting a long cut bob. She wants a nice, pretty angle on the bob. So in this video, I'll be demonstrating how I did so. And this right here was a 12-inch wig unit in straight. I let it air dry, of course, overnight before I even tried to style the wig unit. Here I am with the wall clippers. I purchased some cheap clippers from Walmart a couple years ago. I'll be leaving the information in the description bar. Now you'll see me using that same guideline that I created before in the center back to work my way to the opposite side. As I'm going around the sides, I make sure I'm turning the clipper at a slant to create that angle. And like I said, she wanted a long bob, so I'm only tapping towards the ends. Make sure that you have the back side elevated. The back center, you always want to go higher up and then come down at a slant when you go towards the front of the hairline. You see that? See that angle? Here you're going to see me kind of elevate the hair a little bit, and that's only to get the hairs underneath to make sure those are even. No, because wait, before I go any further, baby, you need to like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. I'm basically done with the cut. Here I am putting my heat rotating on the hair before styling the wig unit. And I also have my Care wax stick to tame any frizzes or flyaways. They're also known as turnaround hairs. You can melt the lace if you let it sit too long. So be very mindful of that. And you can create holes. So be very careful when hot combing your wig units or your frontals or your closures, okay? To minimize confusion for people that didn't know anything about lace or don't know anything about the different types of lace, I did remove HD lace from the website. So you are free to email me if that's what you're requesting. The prices do vary based off of length and textures. Here I am making sure everything is in place. I know this video is very time consuming, very slow, but I wanted to make sure that y'all get every detail when it comes to styling and cutting bob wig units, okay? Okay, so section out the hair, it varies depending on how much hair you're going to use, how big your flat iron is, and all that good stuff. Make sure you have your clips and everything that you need. Bear with me because I'm still kind of new to this video thing for YouTube. But anyway, here's my Aussie holding spray. I use a lightweight holding spray before curling or flat ironing my hair extensions, wigs, or whatever to tame the frizz and actually give it a polished look. So I'm straightening the hair, putting very little bend to that first row, that first section. You don't want to go in there and just straight bump that first section because it's going to create a lot of volume, and most people don't want volume. The only time they want volume in their bobs is if they're creating a fabric bob look. So we want that bottom to be as flat and flawless as possible. Very little bend, mostly straight. Get your comb. Always have your comb when you flat ironing because it helps catch everything and makes it easier to style, tames the frizz, give the hair a little direction, keep you from missing pieces. Using a comb helps you grab every little piece and keep the tension and the heat the same throughout each strand of hair. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense because I kind of explained that wrong, but hopefully y'all understand what I'm saying. But yeah, make sure you don't grip your flat irons too hard either because that's what creates the dents. And yeah, that dent is not cute when you're going for like straight hair overall. You don't want a dent in your line. You don't want that line, that hard line. Like, girl, you just grip that flat iron too tight, or either it's too hot for that hair, turn it down, do something different. Okay, here I am sectioning off my next row. Before you start using your flat iron or curling iron, make sure you comb through the hair first. That's a must. Here I am smoothing it out again. And I don't use hairspray throughout the whole entire wig, like every time I start a new row, because most of the time when you spray the holding spray throughout the hair that first time around, it's already enough, and you don't want to weigh the hair down. Here I am putting a little bend on this wig unit. Same method all the way through, the same tension, smoothing that hair out. I believe it was a little damp towards the ends. I can't really remember. This video was kind of previously recorded. But yeah, before I shipped this unit out, I did go back through it and restyled it again. I don't know why, but this was really like a it color for me for a while. I sold about 10 of these wigs. I shipped a few, and then some of them were picked ups and installed. So it really did good for me for Pretty Fashion. Yeah, I was super excited about it. It was like my signature color for a while, and it was a custom color that I created using rose gold hair color and some other shades. Yeah, and everybody just fell in love with it. Now later on in the video, you'll actually get to see another slow-mo video of the finished product. Now those flat irons were being sold in my salon at a point. They are an inch and a half or a little under an inch and a half. But I stopped selling those flat irons because I dropped mine a few times and they tapped out. So I didn't feel like they were as durable as promised for me, for clumsy people. Yeah, it was a no, but a lot of people have enjoyed those flat irons and have had a better experience than their stylist. They love them, but yeah, so that's why I can discontinue those flat irons on my website. Actually, I try to offer high quality, worth the purchase products and tools. We only want the best, you know. Pretty Fashion only wants the best of the best that I can find, you know. And that was the best I can find at the time. But later on down the line, I kind of got rid of them. So I saw a little frizz there, and I went back in with my Care wax stick to smooth things out a bit. And going through that hair again. Where am I going? Must be a client at the door or something. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Hey y'all, I'm back. Let's finish this bob bone up, honey. Alright, now on the other side, we're going to do the same thing, section off the hair, comb through that hair first. Run that flat iron through one good time. Gonna run it through again. Make sure that thing is smooth. Run it through again. Running over spots that we already ran over, but it's all good because we want this thing perfect, man. We're gonna get this thing pretty nice and pretty for our customer. It doesn't matter. I'm on that wax stick. And that flat iron through. Smooth that hair. Little to no bend. Comb that thing out, comb it out, comb it. Get that thing baked right. When I was in hair school, I didn't always comb the hair first, and the lady, my teacher at the time, my instructor, she was like, comb through that hair because it's going to be frizzy, and Lord knows she was telling the truth because that hair will be frizzy. You got to comb that hair first, for real. It does make a difference. If you like this video so far and understanding what's going on here, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Now I'm checking to make sure I got every strand of hair. If anything's off, I want to touch it up a little bit, and it was. So, you know, we're going back in there and fixing it, rounding that thing going off, cleaning up that angle. And at the end of this video, you will see the finished product. I have no shame in my game. If something messed up or not right, you got to go back in there and fix it. Don't give people any kind of thing, honey. I don't play like that. Got to make sure it's right. Okay. This is business. I'm serious about it. That's the finished product. Sorry for the vertical video instead of horizontal, but you know, I wasn't all into YouTube at a point. Yeah, the wig looks pretty darn good. Look at it, nice, soft, no shedding or anything. Shop with us, prettypassionllc.com. Thank y'all for watching.